As the first national convention came to an end, delegates have been tasked to select members of a steering committee that will represent all sectors of society. But money appears to be a significant motivating factor for some delegates that participated in the two-day national convention. Now, this is according to a member of the Eminent Persons Group, Bheki Njalinjali. He explains the difficulty in electing a permanent steering committee and a 2-week delay in order to finalize representatives from different sectors. He says delegates at the event disagreed about what constitutes a sector, with issues of regionalism and misplaced expectations of financial compensation complicating the matters.
Another misconception that we're coming quite clear. People think there will be a lot of money in dealing with this particular issue. So if I'm the organizer and I'm the leader of these things, there will be some kind of compensation coming up. And when the announcement was later made, please, you are going to do it at your own cost, and you are going to volunteer doing this thing. I think people were a little bit disappointed. I think they were just deflated and said, why is there 700 million rand going to do if we're not going to be paid for that?
Delegates from all areas, sectors and walks of life converged for 2 days and engaged in festival of ideas, raising burning issues in the different plenaries, like the need for the voices of children to be heard in the dialogues, the country's historical trauma, economic injustices, gender-based violence and femicide, land and spatial inequality, fixing the state and crime and corruption, the country's porous borders and immigration, amongst other things.
South Africa is dangerous to live in it because of inequality, the likes, and poverty. Now, the issue is here, the systems must change, including some parts of the constitution items or sections, like your inequality. It's so not inappropriate to address the issue, bread and butter issues. Remember, those miners were only asking about 12,500, and then us as the Assembly of the Unemployed, we are asking about 1,750 rand for the basic income grant for all, including the precarious workers.
Now, when I looked at the agenda and I looked at the themes, that the most burning issue in this country, which is immigration, is not even listed on there. And then it made sense to me. You can't have foreigners wanting to participate in the issues that are affecting us as South Africans. They have their own countries. They need to go and participate in their own countries. I mean, this is a national dialogue. It's not a continent dialogue or a globe dialogue. It's a South African national dialogue. I mean, I'm very disappointed with everything that's happening here. I foresee chaos. The processes are just, chaotic. We're going to be selecting a steering committee. Who are these people? Where are they coming from? Who are they representing?
One of the conveners of the convention's dialogue labs and veteran activist Mazibuko Jara outlines how the discussions are likely to be taken forward.
For communities in streets, in wards, and so on, there will be discussion questions that will be sent to everyone in the country. There will be convenings of what dialogues everyone can walk in and raise their issues, but also using those discussion questions as a guide. There will be platforms on SMS, on WhatsApp, online, but also we will reach out to community radio, to SABC and other media platforms to ensure wide participation. And I'm sure every other civil society organization or community will also have the right to convene their own dialogues, but the point is that we ask everyone to register online so that the dialogues can be fed into the overall process.
Meanwhile, the acting president's spokesperson Keith Khoza says the acting president left plenary to go and engage disgruntled Khoi San groups that felt they were excluded from the dialogue. It is emphasized that every one of South Africa's 4,468 wards hold at least 3 dialogues over a period of 12 months. SABC News in Pretoria.